Welcome back to another episode of KnuckleBalls. Finally, I'm your host Ryan Robles. Joining me as always is my cousin Tom Harkness. Tom, thank you as always for coming back. It's been a minute. I had a lot of work going on. I got named a godfather. Had to go take care of some business there. Had some family in town. It's not a lot of time. I know you've been up to a lot of stuff, but how you been? Missed you.
I'm great now that we're back doing knuckleballs, Ryan. It's great to talk to you. Obviously, like you said, you've had a lot going on. I've had some things going on, but not as important as you being a godfather. I think that's the big news here.
It's
You
a
also
pretty
have a
big honor.
birthday coming up. So, I mean, what a week for you.
It is quite the week. It's quite the week.
Yeah.
I got a big 3-0 taking the leap. But it's okay. I've had a bad knee since high school, so I feel like I'm already
You've been
ready
prepared for this. Yeah.
I've been prepared for this. I've been prepared for this, so I think it'll be good. Like my knees crack already, my back aches. I think I'm gonna be fine. I did find a gray hair not too long ago.
Oh, so you're a seasoned vet for the 30s, man. You're all good.
I spiraled, Tom. I spiraled.
But yeah, you still are. You still are. And even with the week you've had, and you've had a week, I mean, we talked off air. You've got a lot going on. You still found the time to sit here in front of your computer and talk to your cousin, who you love so dearly, and I know you do, and talk some baseball, which I'm excited to get into because a lot's happened. And, Ryan, with September right around the corner, it's not just your birthday. We have the final month of the regular season and a whole bunch to get into.
Oh yeah, it's almost playoff time, and it's all getting real, Tom. Every game from here on out counts for most of the league, for all of the AL West, because what is that?
Yeah, that division.
But we're gonna get into all that.
Man.
First, we're gonna run through the standings, take a look at where we're even at, because I don't even know. I've been keeping an eye on my Yankees. I've been trying to stay on top of the whole league, but let's go figure out what's been going on.
Yeah.
We're gonna start with the AL. And with the AL East, still in first place with a 79-54 record, Tampa Bay Rays. I said in the offseason, Tom, that this team was going to be a pain in the ass. I did not know they were going to be the pain in the ass.
Yeah, they're looking like the best team in the AL.
I was expecting them to be biting at our heels where Boston is, and they're a good baseball team. But anyways,
really good.
Moving on to second, New York Yankees still holding on, 75-57 record. Boston Red Sox right on their tail, the 73-60 record. What a story for this team this season.
What a turnaround they've had.
The Toronto Blue Jays and Baltimore Orioles both sitting in last place with a 65-69 record. Moving on to the AL Central, you got the Chicago White Sox hanging in there with first place with 70 wins, 63 losses. Right on their tails, the Guardians, 68-66. Minnesota Twins sitting right in the middle, 64-70. Detroit Tigers, 62-71. And then the Kansas City Royals, 59-75. It's got to be studied.
Yeah.
It's got to be studied.
Does. That 2024 season, Ryan, it feels like it was a decade ago. It feels like when the Royals.
It feels like it was part of my childhood,
right?
Like the way I think about the Yankees winning World Series. Like it doesn't. It's absurd.
They just fell off so quickly. They were such a young, feisty team against the Yankees in that series, and all of a sudden they stink again. It's crazy.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Get him out of there.
He deserves better.
Yeah, get him out of there.
He deserves better. The Yankees lose. The Yankees lost. All right.
Yeah, the Yankees lost 5-1 to Houston, which is
speaking of
right into the West.
Yeah, that's exactly why I brought it up. I saw the name and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Moving on to the AL West, sitting in first place after just defeating the Yankees 5-1, 5-1, 5-2,
5-1,
5-1. Great. Okay. The Houston Astros with an under 500 record of, I guess I don't know if this is updated yet. Let me refresh.
They just really quick, Ryan. They just went to 500.
Thank you.
So
Okay, I
they're
had to.
500
I
now.
clicked refresh. I already had it up. They just
Oh,
won.
it put
Sorry,
it. Did
everybody.
it pop up?
Sorry, everybody. I just had to refresh it. They're 67 and 67. Exactly 500. Whatever. Texas Rangers sitting at 66 and 68. At a Seattle Mariners sitting at 64 and 70. And those three teams just seem to teeter back and forth first place from day to day. And then you got the homeless Athletics, 53 and 81, and the Los Angeles Angels, the 52 and 82 record. The Athletics are such
I,
a confusing. I feel like they're a
everything
home
about that
stadium away from
division.
being a really good team.
That could be it. I mean, maybe the
I
fact that they
honestly feel
don't
like
have a place to call
they
home.
don't like I don't know. I feel like if you gave them like a real facility,
Maybe they are
they could
more inclined to play better. Yeah.
and maybe one bigger talent just for a little bit of a draw. I think that's a pretty good wild card team. But right now they're homeless, so it is what it
You
is.
can only imagine what that does for their morale to be homeless. And to not even call yourself Sacramento again. I mean, I know we've talked about it so many times, but it's just so
It's
crazy
just
to me that
pretty.
they can't even call themselves the Sacramento Athletics for the time being. Or, maybe, I don't know, just stay in Sacramento. Do we really need an MLB team in Vegas? I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think so, right?
I don't
Am
know.
I crazy
I
for
don't
saying that?
I don't know a whole lot of people in Nevada, and I don't know what they're
Neither do I.
yammering for. Hey, they the hockey team's doing great.
Yeah, the Golden Knights are good, and
They
it seems
they
like
they
people are
they
going to
they,
their
they
games.
dig that. I mean, hockey's a
But
little different speed. I don't know. Baseball, I feel like is too slow for what Las Vegas is.
exactly, so much hustle and bustle, and like that's it makes sense when the
Do you
Raiders
think
go
there'll
there
be like?
because football's the
Do
cash
you
cow
think
in every
you'll be able
sport.
to like gamble while you watch the game, like at the
I
stadium?
would be shocked if you couldn't. I don't
Kind of
think
cool.
that there would be.
It is like
Yeah, I would think so.
baseball is kind of like the perfect sport to be playing like blackjack and
It
you
is
know.
right. It's definitely like a table game sport. You could go play baccarat or do the roulette wheel or something. You just glance up at the TV every now and then, and you're not missing anything. Like if you're watching a hockey game or a football game, they're so fast paced, or basketball for that matter too. It's up and down and up and down. Baseball's just pitch and then 30-second pitch
And you kind of like
clock.
hear if something you hear the hit and you're like, oh,
Yeah, you get a
you
crowd
know,
pop or something, and then
yeah,
even like the people that are sitting around you, everyone sort of reacts when something happens in any sporting event, but especially baseball because the likelihood of an outcome happening on a given pitch is so much less than a snap in
all right.
football or a shot in basketball or hockey.
Hmm. This might
But
have this might have more of a success rate than we're thinking.
yeah, we might have just talked ourselves into it.
Yeah,
We might have just gone in a circle, but hey, I mean, we did
we won't know till they're there
mention the benefits and
if they ever get there.
drawbacks, and if they ever make it out to Vegas, maybe we kind of sold people on it. I don't know. I don't
I've
know.
sold myself.
Yeah, I kind of sold myself too, now that I think about it,
So
because you
if you're
can
listening,
sit down.
homeless athletics, if you want to send us to a game, we'll let you. We'll give everyone
Yeah, when you
a
get out to
real
Vegas,
honest
let us
review.
know.
A real honest review. Anyways, moving on to the NL standings. Tom, I think you're going to deliver that to the folks for us.
Yeah, no, I'll
Sit
take
back
them,
and
Ryan.
just.
Yeah, I mean, get comfortable. We'll go right through it right now. So, NL East, the top the league is the Atlanta Braves. Then the Philadelphia Phillies are in second. Miami Marlins are hanging around. They're 68 and 66 in third place. The Washington Nationals, boy, they've had a slide in the second half. They're now 63 and 73 on the season, and the New York Mets stay in the bottom of the NL East at 60 and 73. Just going to jump back to the Braves and Phillies just for the sake of getting their records out as well. Atlanta's 79 and 55, Philadelphia 74 and 60. We have not checked those scores as of I almost said Monday night because we usually record on Monday nights, but this is Thursday, August 27th. So we have not checked the scores of any potential Braves and Phillies matchups at the time of those standings. But I think because I hit refresh on my computer too, Ryan, if those games have been played and gone final, those records should be accurate.
Braves are over. I don't think the Phillies play tonight. They do not.
Oh, okay, perfect. Well, that works out really well then. I was about to say if anyone had any complaint emails, they could send it to our Gmail, knuckleballs990@gmail.com. We're still waiting for some fan mail, guys.
Yes.
Seriously. Send
Yes,
us
all
something.
we've gotten so far are pictures of feet.
Yeah. And I think you're looking for the
And they
wrong
look
email.
like Tom's feet.
If I was going to say, if you're looking for the feet, the email to send the feet
Yes.
pictures to.
It's a knuckle feet at Gmail.
Yes.
It's knuckle feet.
And don't get any ideas about what to send to KnuckleBalls. This is a legitimate business email.
Yes.
So don't
Thank you
go
for
there.
calling that out.
Yeah. Like don't get any ideas just because Knuckle Feed exists.
Knuckle Feet
Maybe
is
it
its own
does.
thing. It's its own entity, own LLC, separate from KnuckleBalls, the radio show about baseball. You sickos.
I'm glad we cleared the air there. Because otherwise the
Oh,
emails would have come flooding through. Let's jump over to the NL Central now, where the Milwaukee
yes.
Brewers are atop everything. 82 and 51. They look really damn good, and I'm sure we're gonna talk about them in just a moment. Then the Chicago Cubs are in second at 76 and 58. The St. Louis Cardinals are 67 and 68. The Pittsburgh Pirates have fallen out of things as well. They're 65 and 70 on the season. And then in fifth are the Cincinnati Reds, 63 and 71. Really quick, Ryan. We talked about the Royals looking pretty good in 2024. People forget the Reds played the Dodgers in a wild card round last year. And now
I haven't
here
forgotten.
they are sub 500. Well, you haven't forgotten because
I haven't forgotten this. It's literally the NL Royals. That's what it is. It's
kind of.
a Midwest team, right? Am I making that up?
No,
Cincinnati.
that's in Ohio. Yeah, Midwest.
Yeah. And they're just on a downward path, and I don't know why.
And then they had the news.
I mean,
that dropped earlier today. Did you see that? That Ahu.
Oh yeah.
Man. Ahu
I don't even like saying
Suarez.
his
I
name.
can't say it like that. I
It's a
usually
great
say
name.
Eugenio, but it's
Eugenio, right?
I definitely Americanize it.
It's
Yeah,
a single Eugenio.
you got it. Yeah.
A Eugenio.
Yes.
Un
A Eugenio. That's a good way to put it. So A Eugenio Suarez and TJ Friedel both cleared waivers, and they're going to stick with the Reds apparently because nobody claimed them. But kind of a weird situation there.
That is awkward.
Yeah, we in one of our first episodes,
I didn't really
we talked about the Reds bringing him back.
Yeah. I mean, he hasn't. I honestly don't know his stats this year. He hasn't been. Really
They're not good, and obviously the Reds aren't good, so it makes sense. But kind of a weird move.
He's kind of a weird.
I guess.
Nope.
I think the thing for me, Ryan, is I know he's old and his stats aren't great, but he can't contribute to a postseason team. I don't know. I would have thought someone picked him up on waivers.
Had the Yankees made different moves at the trade deadline, I wouldn't have hated them picking him up as a emergency third base, first base, DH kind of guy. Because I think his swing at Yankee Stadium could be a fun thing to watch every now and then. But the Yankees didn't do what I thought they would do at the trade deadline, so that move makes no sense nowadays.
I don't think they did what anyone expected them to do with the trade deadline. Hasn't been a complete failure. I mean, Luis Garcia looks pretty damn good, but
I really like that guy, and I'll tell you, they dropped. I'm pointing back here. You can't see because of this virtual thing. My Xbox is back there. I was playing the show last night, like I do a lot, and
from time to time,
I am raking with Luis Garcia Jr. right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's either pop up or dingers, one of the two, but not striking out. Heliot Ramos, not my favorite thing to watch right now. I've seen some moments. I feel like there's some moments where I'm like, I like that, but like, I don't know. It's just not there right now. But Bellinger comes back the nick of time, and he gets some time on bench to, I don't know, watch some
Maybe
tape.
resets him. Could be a good mental
Re-
reset because
Little
yeah,
reset, and it's pretty much all we did, right?
I mean, I don't know. I traded a couple relievers. Other than
We
that,
didn't
I mean,
get
nothing
any
of
relievers.
significance, to be quite
Yeah,
honest.
we called
But
Lombard up. That's been fun.
that
We
has
haven't
been
gotten to
fun.
talk since that, have we?
No, we haven't. We have not talked
That's
since that.
that's crazy. Is that what we should talk about a little bit?
Well, let's run through the NL West really quick, and then we could jump into kind of some
We didn't do the NL
breakdowns.
West yet. Sorry.
No,
Carry on. Carry on.
no, that's all good. That's all good, Ed, because I want to get back to this conversation. I'm going to run through it really quickly. So, Dodgers, no surprise, 80 and 54. They're first in the NL West. Padres have been playing some really good ball post deadline. They're 72 and 62. The Arizona Diamondbacks are making things interesting in the wild card race. They are 71 and 63 and one game out of a wild card spot. And then you get the San Francisco Giants, who, Ryan, you and I have talked about it before, really just shocked at how bad they've been this year. Now 54 and 79 on the season. And that's still not as bad as the Colorado Rockies, who are 52 and 82, 30 games under
It's
500. So there's your NL West.
the Giants closing in on a below 400 record. It's probably losing
Yeah.
a lot of people a lot of money on
I would
preseason
imagine
type
so.
bets. You know, like
Yeah.
it's absurd to me.
Yeah. Well,
Did I
you and
think
I.
they were going to be first place in the division? No.
Hmm.
No. Did I think they might have a good shot to be neck and neck second, or at least for a wild card? Yeah, without a doubt. I thought this was going to be a pesky postseason team, and it's been a really weird year across the board.
Yeah. I mean, some of these teams you look at in terms of their standings, and you're like, oh, I didn't expect that, either good or bad. And then, yeah, the
It
summer of
goes.
the Red Sox, where they, were 14 games under 500 earlier this season, and now all of a sudden here they are, right on the Yankees' tails with a big weekend series coming up.
Yeah, no, the Red Sox were neck and neck with the Mets for the most disappointing
For
season
the
of the year,
for the worst record in baseball. I mean, they were down there with
and
the Angels for a little bit.
now, regardless, I feel like of outcome, like this team's got to feel good about themselves moving into the off season. Like that's good baseball they've been playing, and it's making me nervous. It's making me nervous being a fan of the second place team in that division.
Yeah, well, let's get back to the Lombard thing really quickly, because I think you
Oh
mentioned a good
yeah,
point here. Uh, Obviously, he's been a lot of fun as a hitter, but there's some concern about the defense, and he's a young player, so I am going to give him the young player pass. There was a time where I gave Anthony Volpe the young player pass at
I gave
shortstop
Anthony Volpe young player pass for 2.5 years.
for way too long, right? So, I mean,
Yeah.
you do have a margin for error, but in terms of errors, George Lombard's got 5 right now, Ryan, and I'm a little concerned.
Yeah, no, I think it's I don't even know what the right word is. It's something to note for sure. I think you really got to take into play that like he is a young guy who gets called up in New York, has a lot of noise around him, whether he wants it or not. They already have T-shirts for him, like a little bit of
Yeah,
pressure. You get the "you're not Anthony Volpe" kind of pressure, like because that's the thing is like, all right, Volpe didn't take the reins from Jeter, right? But for some reason, everyone looks at him like he was like replacing Jeter. He wasn't. There were shortstops in between him and Jeter that no one really talks about. But
exactly.
I digress. That's a lot of pressure, right? Now, Lombard has like this other weird thing where I'm sure he's already gotten some comparisons to Jeter, but now he's also like any mistake he makes is like everyone has this PTSD of Volpe. I don't know. Like, and I get it because my eye was twitching the first error I saw, and I think it was just like a weird pop up in foul territory that meant nothing. We got the batter out, meant nothing. I think what people should really be focusing on is he has been making a lot of spectacular plays as well. So it's not that we're not seeing any good signs of defense. B, this is a weird sentence, I like watching him make errors more than I like watching Anthony Volpe make errors.
No.
Now, let me tell you why.
Yes, I agree with you.
Let me tell you why. It has nothing to do with his offensive stats. It has, although that's helpful, has nothing to do with anything other than he looks like a competent, confident baseball player.
100%. I'm so glad you said that.
I've seen him make 5 errors. I've also seen him bobble a couple balls, pick it up, and throw a strike to first base and get a guy out by a mile. Whereas I saw Anthony Volpe, I think it's, trying to pick up cats in the outfield or chase cats around in the out. Like, like he just falls to his knees when he drops the ball. Like the baseball hits him in the chest and he falls backwards. Like it's. I mean, it was hard to watch him make a clean play sometimes. It stressed me out. So
right.
I don't think it's something to freak out about. I don't think. I think it's something to take note of. I think it's something that if you don't see like progressively stop or get addressed, and you go start raising some flags and whatnot. But the bat's there all around. It's been very good, and it's a small sample size. He's come up in a pretty like intense spot in the season, and I don't think we should put too much weight on it.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I mean, I completely agree with you. I got excited when you mentioned the fact that you would rather watch George Lombard go through the growing pains of being an MLB shortstop than throwing Anthony Volpe out there for one more game. And by the way, did you see a couple of weeks ago, Volpe was sitting down there in the minors and he used both of Scranton Wilkes-Barre's challenges in the first 6 pitches of the game. He had a 3-0 count. He took a strike. Yeah, and he's walking back to the dugout after striking out, after wasting both of his team's challenges 6 pitches into the game, and he's laughing. And credit the announcers who were like, I don't think anybody else on that bench is laughing because there was nothing funny about it. It was not a hee ha ha, oh my gosh, look what I just did moment. It was just proof that he is not, I don't want to say he's not an MLB player, but he needs a different environment because he's walking around down there like, oh, I was shortstop for the New York Yankees, and I'm going to get back there because Aaron Boone and Brian Cashman are in my corner no matter what.
Well, I'm sure he might have some crazy pictures of Brian Cashman, but it's just a bad look. It's a bad look. It's not good.
A terrible look. 6 pitches into the game?
I like compare it to Ketel Marte getting found in the casino after all that nonsense with the restriction.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
yeah.
Did he do something that like nobody else in the league has ever done, or like something truly wrong? No, but like, why now? like, do you not like think about like what's going on in your life and the media and stuff, and just be like, I'll just not laugh about making a stupid mistake after I got sent to the minors for making stupid mistakes for 3 years. Like, you're not helping your case. I was feeling bad for the guy.
Right.
I was feeling bad for the guy.
I was feeling bad for the guy too. And then I learned that I shouldn't feel bad for him. And then I think that we just kind of wrap up with this. A guy that we should maybe feel bad for is Cooper Pratt, the kid for the Milwaukee Brewers. Did you see what happened the other day with Pat Murphy, and he benched him in that game against the Mets? I'm on his side. I'll be honest.
We don't have the rights obviously to play the video, so if you're not familiar, Cooper Pratt hits like a weird angle pop up right behind like first base, kind of like shallow right field. kind of loses it in the lights, is running to first but doesn't know where the ball is, and then by the time he sees it landing fair in between all the fielders, he's kind of stuck on first. And Pat Murphy, right? I'm not messing that up.
Pat Murphy. No,
Pat Murphy pulls
right.
it, doesn't wait till the inning's over to talk with the kid about hustle and all that, keeping your head, just pulls him off the base. And then the guy replaces him and goes on to make, I think, a game-losing error later on in the game. And it's just, I didn't like it. It didn't make sense to me. I understand coaching moments. It's just a weird time. Weird time to embarrass the kid. I don't know.
No, Ryan, it's all showmanship. That's what it is. I think that there's too much of it in baseball. Like, you have all these like hard-ass old school managers that it's like, oh, well, this is how we used to play. And I'm sorry, that's just showmanship. Pat Murphy is a really good manager of a really good baseball team.
Oh, he's a great manager.
Talked about the Brewers.
I'm not
31 games
questioning his intent or anything either. It's just...
It's a bad look, though, right? Like, two things can exist here, where it's like, you could be a really good manager and you can do a really stupid thing. Like, you can be mad at the player. Again, it's a young guy, loses sight of the ball. It's not like he ran into an out on the base pass or whatever. That, honestly, would maybe from a manager's perspective, it's like, hey, you're trying to be aggressive and go to second or whatever, and they get to the ball and you get stuck in a rundown. But I like the effort. I'd rather have a guy on first base than a guy that's trotting back to the dugout because they got out.
I've watched the clip a couple times now. I don't really see anything like egregious about it. Like I've been known to get very angry at guys not hustling down the line. Like there's a lot of moments where I'm like, you would have been safe. Like why are you not running? Like it's like, and especially if you're like a rookie in the league or like a guy hitting under 250, right? Like do everything you can to get on base. In that, I didn't see anything in that moment where I'd be yammering to pull the guy or whatever. Like I've yelled at my TV, pull him like a million times, but like I don't think I would have even flinched at that. So, but I'm also not Pat Murphy, managing a first place team. So like,
that's true.
Who knows what that guy's? He might have seen something completely different. So, not questioning his intent or his coaching. I just thought it was a weird choice. Weird choice.
I thought it was too. Yeah, I mean, I thought that Pratt had no malicious intent, which is kind of why I'm like, hey, you're showing up a young kid, but hey, I guess that's baseball, isn't it, Ryan?
That is baseball. That is baseball, Tom. And that's Knuckleballs. So we're going to end it there. I think we're get a nice little recap. We're going to be seeing you next week. We'll probably try and put some other things out in between then and all that. We got the postseason coming up, so you're going to get a lot of us. Sure, we'll do some kind of watch party during the wild card games. Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. So, thank you, everybody. Have a great night. Tom, see you later.